I'm making this video to document a phishing website for evidence for reporting and takedown, but it's also to demonstrate how other users can research and report and take action against other phishing websites. So this started when I received a message in Discord from a bot of some form, starting from a server. They're just going through the user list in that server and sending this message to people. If you go to this domain name, which is actually, it's almost a professional looking domain name. It's pretty obvious it's not psionics, but I could see someone easily falling for this domain name. But if we go there, it will show a seemingly decent front end page. There's no actual links of any kind. There's this here. I would actually recommend not clicking buttons on here, but I'm going to do it just because I know a little bit about what I'm doing. I mean, I've already done some research on the site. So if we just look, at this point, if we already knew it's a phishing site, we can take this domain name, do an ICANN lookup on it, which I've already done here. We can see that right off the bat they're using a Cloudflare service, which is something I'm going to document, and I'm actually recording this so I can report to Cloudflare. Also, I can send a report to this abuse for the registrar, which is Open Provider or Hosting Concepts, and hopefully we'll get them to completely take down this website. So whoever bought this domain name will be at the expense. They will lose the domain name that they spent money on. We can also see, let's see. We've got the domain name here. We can also look at the certificate. So the certificate I've already looked at shows also a Cloudflare certificate, so we can take that down as well. So that's one way. We can't take it down. We have to report it and hope that Cloudflare does the right thing. But if we move into this, let's say we play this, and you should not do this, but if we entered this code, which does nothing on a web server side, but we can see what the system does by opening the console in Chrome. If you're in Chrome, you can hit F12, open it up. Normally it will show up at the bottom of the page down here. I'm going to keep it out, popped out for this video. We can look at the network tab, and as we type it in here, first we're going to unpause it. They got some stuff in here for this. We're going to hit play. We're going to say deactivate breakpoints because they're doing some stupid stuff in here. So we deactivate it, we hit enter, and if we watch the network tab, we can see nothing's happened here. So nothing's actually happening. Although there is a picture of the Octane that they're loading from this LPULZ website. I've already gone there. It's not clear whether this website is willingly participating or whether they're an unwilling participant. I would say that they likely are, because it's such a hidden part of this server. So if we were to look that up, it's a Russian website. So lpulz.com. I have not reported this one just because I don't know if it would be worth the effort. I might do it anyways right after this, but I don't even know if they would even understand English for this. I would hope they would, but you never know. So anyways, so obviously you shouldn't click this, but they do a fancy little JavaScript thing in here, which if you look at this is not actually a window. It's part of the web browser, and they're pretending to be the Steam community. And if you look at the network tab again here, this is making a resource request to steamcommunity-a.akamaihd.net, which is a part of the I don't know how to say it, akami.com, which I've also started a report to as well. So they can shut down this subdomain. Whoever set all this stuff up will still have all the resources. They can set this up again, but at least we can cause a little bit of chaos in their system. Everyone that they posted this to will no longer be able to use the fraud tools that they've set up at that point. So they'll have to go through and set it all up again. Obviously, do not enter anything in here. All they're doing is recording your information, and then they're going to have access to your Steam account. So that just about sums it up here. But basically, we're going to be going through, since they're also using the Psyonix brand and Steam brand. I've already reported this to Psyonix, but we'll also be reporting it to Steam just because they're impersonating them. And Psyonix and Steam will have a little bit more pull if they decide to report to ICANN or their registrars as well. So that's pretty much the summary of how you can take down a phishing site if you know a little bit about what you're doing, rather than just not using it and leaving it up. So that's all for now.